Sometimes the simplest songs hold the deepest stories. Today, we're going to pull apart a song that many of us probably know by heart, but we're going to look for its hidden source code. Turns out, it's this incredible blueprint for perseverance and hope, all laid out in just a few lines.
And it all kicks off with this one single line. This isn't just a pretty lyric, right? It's a mission statement. It's the one tool that the entire journey is built on. It's the starting line, and it's the chorus you keep singing to yourself to keep moving forward.
So what's this dream really for? The lyrics don't really talk about it like some big, far-off ambition. No, they frame it as something way more immediate, way more practical.
And this is where it gets really interesting. The song flat out defines the dream for us. It's not about getting to the finish line. It's a tool for right now. It's a fantasy to help me through reality. It's that song you sing in your head to help me cope with anything. So the dream is a coping mechanism first and an ambition second.
And you got to understand, this dream, this little song inside, it's not passive. It is an active defense. It's like a shield that protects your hope from all the tough stuff out there, from the very reality that the song keeps talking about.
And that leads us right to the main conflict. I mean, you don't need a shield unless something's coming at you, right? This dream doesn't just exist in some happy little bubble. It's there specifically to stand up against some very real challenges. And wow, this just lays out that tension perfectly. On one side, you have your mindset, your hope, seeing the wonder of a fairy tale. But on the other side, the song is brutally honest about the obstacles, reality, the darkness, and it even calls out the possibility of failure. It doesn't pretend the bad stuff isn't there, it looks it right in the eye.
So, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? If you know that darkness is real, if you know you might actually fail, what on earth gives you the strength to keep going anyway? Where does that fuel come from?
Well, the song's answer isn't about getting a lucky break or waiting for someone to rescue you. It all comes from something deep inside, a personal belief system. And this right here is the turning point where the dreamer really finds their power.
Yeah, think of it like this. That belief is the engine for the whole journey. It's what takes the idea of the dream and turns it into the energy you need to actually do something. Without it, the dream is just, well, it's just a fantasy. And here it is. This is the mantra. I believe in angels. Now, this doesn't have to be about literal winged beings. It's a metaphor for a choice, a really profound choice, the decision to see something good in everything. It's about actively looking for the light, even when you're surrounded by darkness.
So this perspective, it's an actual skill you develop. It's made of 3 parts. You've got that core belief that there's good in the world, then you have the daily practice of actually looking for it, and finally, you have that gut feeling, that intuition of knowing the time is right to make your move. It's basically a mindset of optimistic readiness.
Okay, so you've built this powerful perspective inside your head. That's great, but it can't just stay there, right? It has to lead somewhere. It's got to be translated from an idea inside to an action outside, in the real world.
And the song literally gives us the step-by-step instructions. It is a process of pure grit. First, you just have to endure it. You're pushing through the darkness. Then you start making small bits of progress, stealing another mile. And finally, you make that big, decisive move. You cross the stream.
But here's the crucial part. That final action, crossing the stream, it isn't reckless. It's super deliberate. It's tied right back to that inner belief system, when I know the time is right. It's about mixing that persistence with patience and smart timing.
So after all of that, the coping, facing the darkness, the believing, the acting, what's the payoff? What's the grand prize for all this hard work? Well, the story builds to this really powerful and ambitious finish.
The end game here isn't just about surviving or getting to the other side of the stream. The ultimate prize is about agency. It's the power to take the future, to actually have a hand in shaping your own destiny.
And this one line connects absolutely everything. The ability to take the future is completely dependent on your perspective, on whether you can see the wonder. And then, the most powerful part. This is possible even if you fail. Success isn't about never failing. It's about having the resilience to keep going anyway. And here's the validation. The struggle, the darkness, all of those stolen miles, it all gets its meaning the moment you arrive. This is the confirmation that the whole journey, no matter how hard it was absolutely worth it. But if you look a little closer, you realize it's a two-way street. Yes, the destination makes the journey worthwhile, but it's the journey, the pushing, the coping, the believing that gives the destination its actual value. The meaning isn't waiting at the end.
It's forged during the struggle.
So in the end, this entire blueprint, this whole mechanism in the song, it all hinges on one simple choice, the choice to find the good. It suggests that hope isn't something that just happens to us. It's something we have to actively create. And that kind of leaves us with a question for our own journeys, doesn't it? What is the something good you choose to see?